Hi guys, so today I have a product review from Tones. This is the black foil transfer gel, and it comes in a little pot, and then it has this cover on it, which I'm going to remove. So that's what it looks like. Now this is supposed to be stickier than your typical black polish, gel polish, and it's supposed to help foils stick. So I'm going to be using 3 different foils today, so I have 3 different fingers prepared. This is just gel polish that I went ahead and cleaned the tacky layer, and then I buffed it slightly so that the gel will stick. I brought a couple different brushes out just to see, because I'm not sure really which one's going to work. I was checking the directions on the website, and it says it cures for 15 seconds in an LED, and then you can apply the foils, so that's what we're going to do today. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I have my gel here. This is just a gel brush. So I'm thinking with this one I'm going to do a tip design here. So I'm going to try to get a crisp line. So I'm just going to go in and try to clean that up a little bit before I cure it. So one thing I will note is that this black is very pigmented, so it's kind of transferring on my brush, but that's my fault for not cleaning the brush very well before I went in to clean up that smile line. So let's go ahead and test this first one. I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 15 seconds. So this is the foil I'm going to be using today. It's just a holographic zebra print. Go ahead and place that down. Use my finger to kind of rub it in. Okay, go ahead and move on to the next one. I'm going to be using a striping brush for this one. And the reason I'm doing this, I just want to see how easy it is to apply with a striping brush. So I'm just going to put my brush down and pull forward. So just like before, I'm going to cure that for 15 seconds. Okay, then go in and apply my foil. And this time I'm going to actually let this set for a second to see if it gets a little bit stickier, because I did notice on this first one there was some spots that missed. So I'm just going to give that a few seconds. Okay, so go ahead and put my foil on there. And just like before, I'm just going to push that down. And this one did not work very well. Let's see if we can clean that off and start over. So go ahead and remove that. Just going to buff it again. So this time I'm going to use a stopwatch just to make sure we get exactly 15 seconds. And then I'm going to go back in and try that again. got some of it to stick, but I don't know if it's this foil. Yeah, see, this one's sticking a lot better. So it's the foil itself. Okay, well, I guess all foils are not created equally. So that's what we got for that one. And the other foil worked much better. I'm not sure what the difference is. Like if you look at the back. So we'll try a third one. And this one I'm just going to freehand a design. Sorry, I got gel all over me now. So I'm just going to be using a detail brush. No idea what that design is, but we'll cure it anyways. So just like before, I'm going to use a timer here. Take my foil, I'm using this purple one this time. And this one doesn't like it either. Okay, so that's what I have so far. I'm going to go ahead and top coat it and then show you guys how everything came out. Okay guys, so here's the final result. So I tried several different foils and some worked and some didn't, and I'm not sure what makes them work. The freehand one that I finally got to work was this one here. And see, the backing looks like that. The other one that worked really well was the zebra one, and that's what the back of it looks like. This one I couldn't get to work, you know, except very minimally. And then same thing with the purple one, I didn't get any transfer on that one. So I don't know if I would have cleaned it off with acetone first, if it would have worked better, or if it's just the foil that didn't work. I also ended up trying this green one, which also didn't work. So I'm not sure. Some of those are from banggood.com and some of those are from Born Pretty store. I don't know which from which. So I guess it's a case of testing the foils you have and seeing which ones work best. Brown back. Now there are some foils that have a brown backing to it, and I don't have any of those to test to see if they work better. So the gel itself did work, and I did get transfer. Like I said, I'm not sure if it was the gel wasn't sticky enough for these particular foils, or if my foils are bad, because I have not tested some of those colors, like that purple one I had never used before, and same thing with that really holographic one. So my final thoughts on the gel: it was easy to apply. I was able to apply it with all of the brushes that I tried. So one was an actual gel brush, the other was a detail brush, and then the striping brush. I had no problems with that. It is a little bit thicker than gel polish, and not quite as thick as a builder gel, if that gives you some help as far as the consistency of it. It is very pigmented, so when you're cleaning off your brush to clean up the smile line like I did with mine, you need to make sure that you clean it really well with alcohol, you know, just so you don't transfer black all over the place. It did get all over my skin, but you know, that's just washing my hands. Again, very pigmented. That's not an issue. It was very sticky like they claim on the website. It did cure in the 15 seconds that they tell you to cure it. Like I said, some of the foils worked, some of them didn't. I don't know if that has to do with the type of foils that I used, but they are all nail foils. It doesn't say on the website to use certain ones over other ones, so I guess it's just a case of testing what you have. There was some spots, you know, that didn't completely cover, so like here, you know, but with the foils that I used, you can't really tell too much. maybe more on this one. There's just some gaps and the line isn't as clean as I would like. But again, that could have to do with the foil that I used, my technique. You know, this is my first time using it, so I guess there's a little bit of troubleshooting that you need to do with this product. I do think it's a good product. You know, it did do what it said, and like I said, it might just be some troubleshooting. And user error is always an option too. So I will leave the link down below to the product if you're interested in it. I hope that you found this review useful, and as always, thank you guys for watching.